Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to install custom ROM on your Samsung Galaxy A52. As you can see, I have the Samsung Galaxy A52. I'm setting it up real quick and I'll tell you what a custom ROM is. So a custom ROM is the version of Android not released by the manufacturer, not by Samsung, but rather by the users, modified by the users. Like for example, if you want your phone's system, I'll actually skip that. If you want your phone's system to appear like the Google Pixels or Xiaomi system or something else, or if you want also still to have the Samsung system but with some new features like Galaxy AI, for that I have a video on the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE. This one I tried installing the S24 version of the Android, and it has Galaxy AI now, so that is pretty cool. You can do a lot of things here. Remember that it's a risky process and you may void the warranty by doing all these things, but if the phone is just sitting there, you can mess around with it, of course. And now let's begin. My phone is set up. At first we will need to unlock the bootloader, but before we do that, it is worth first making sure we know our phone's model, exact model, because you may have a different version of the phone. So let's scroll all the way down and go to about phone, and in the settings, and then you'll see model name. In my case it's SM-A525F. In your case it may be different, and if it is different, then you just need to somehow deal with it. And in the description down below there will be files that you can use in order to install a custom ROM like the Pixel custom ROM, Pixel Experience, as I said, to make your phone's UI look like on Google Pixel, but it'll only work, the version that we have linked in the description down below, it will only work on the SM-A525F. If you have a slightly different model, you can still follow the steps and the method of how to do it, but do it with different files that you download off the internet yourself. Okay, now we can begin to unlock the bootloader. This is the first step, super important. And to do it, go to software information in about phone, in settings, and click on build number 7 times. If you have a screen lock set, you'll need to enter it, and now developer options are enabled. In the main page of settings at the very bottom, developer options have appeared. Remember that if you do what I'm doing right now, if you unlock the bootloader, all the data will be erased, so make sure to back up all your important data. Now, make sure OEM unlocking is enabled. Most likely it'll be disabled. Make sure it's enabled. Just enable it, you know. And if you don't see this option, then make sure you're connected to internet. If you're not, go back to the main page of settings, connections, Wi-Fi, and then connect to Wi-Fi, then restart your phone and go back to developer options. You'll see OEM unlocking, you can enable it. And now let's shut our phone down. To do it, press and hold on power and volume down, then tap on power off and tap on it again. Wait a moment, the phone will vibrate to indicate that it's fully off. And now get a cable ready. Don't plug it into the phone just yet, but plug it into your computer. Now we'll need to enter the special mode, and to do it, click on volume up and volume down at the same time, and while doing so, plug in the USB-C cable that's already plugged into your computer. Now you'll see this screen. Press and hold on volume up. When the screen goes off, release the button, and now it asks you whether you want to unlock bootloader. Click on volume up to select yes. Now wait quite some time. Click on the power button to make it a bit quicker, so you know the alert goes off. And now we're just gonna wait. It's gonna take quite some time because the phone has to reset and it takes several minutes. After that, I'll get back to you and we'll continue with everything once the bootloader is unlocked, because with locked bootloader you aren't able to install custom recovery or custom ROM. Okay, now the phone has started. Let's start the setup. I will go through the setup. It is not necessary, but I'll go through it just super quickly, so I can make sure that my bootloader was unlocked, because sometimes in some rare cases it's not unlocked, and you know, it's quicker to just set it up. I'm gonna set up without Wi-Fi and connect later, because that makes the setup quicker. It doesn't have to load through all the Google stuff. Just like super quickly to make sure. But I'll need to connect to Wi-Fi anyway to be able to see the OEM unlocking in developer options. You can see I'm already through the setup. Last stuff. Yeah, and finish. Okay, let's go to the settings. Let's connect to Wi-Fi. And now after connecting to Wi-Fi, we'll of course go to About Phone, click on the build number 7 times, and it'll be there. So let's quickly do that. About Phone, software information, build number 7 times, go back twice, and go to Developer Options. Now you'll see, okay, I don't see OEM unlocking, most likely because I can either reopen settings, or if it doesn't work, I can restart the phone to see the OEM unlocking. You can see I don't see it, even though I'm connected. It should be somewhere around here. So I'll try once again, going in. Yeah, okay, it's there. You can see it is enabled and grayed out, and it says bootloader already unlocked, so it is all correct, and we can now begin the whole process. So we'll need to get to our computer. Yeah, we're on the computer, and now we can go to the browser. We'll need a few things, so I'll just go into the Chrome. And now let's go to our website first, HardReset.Info, then go to download. I'll just go for that. Download here, then Samsung drivers, you'll need to click on download, then download again, right here, and it'll let you download your Samsung drivers. Then ADIN also, so go to ADIN here and find ADIN 3.14.4 and download it. Now in your downloads, you'll have downloads, of course, and you'll have these 2 folders. If you aren't able to extract it by right-clicking and clicking on Extract All, you can download a program for free called WinRAR, and then you will be able to click on Extract To, and it'll extract it. Do it for both folders. Then first go to Samsung USB drivers, double-click here, install them, and make sure to restart your computer after installing those drivers, otherwise it won't work. Now we can go to ADIN, go to the folder within, and go to this app, click on OK, and now we have ADIN. We'll need that in a moment, so I'll just minimize it for a moment. Now I'll talk about the files linked in the description down below. As I said, it works only for A52 4G, A525 F, but you can get your own one off the internet. We'll need custom recovery, and I'll be using TWRP 3.7.1 as well as Vbeta disabled. So these two will be needed for me. Then custom ROM. If you want, you can, for example, install Lineage and Mind the Gaps. These both, because Mind the Gaps actually gives you Google services on Lineage, or you can just get Pixel OS, which I'll be getting. So if you want the whole process to look exactly the same as in my case, then get Pixel OS and you'll see that. And later on, of course, you can modify it, install something else instead of Pixel OS. But for the first time, it's worth doing something that you can follow from someone else. So these can be downloaded from the link down below, and we'll need to do custom recovery first. So first we'll need to get our phone in download mode. Unplug the cable, shut your phone down by pressing and holding on power and volume down, then tapping on power off and power off again. Wait a moment, and now again. Press and hold volume up and volume down, then while doing so plug in the cable that's already plugged into the computer. When the screen lights up, shortly press on volume up, and now you're in the download mode. Now your phone will light up here as this blue rectangle. If it does, then it's great. We can click on AP in the ADIN program, I'm gonna go to the desktop, then A52 folder, custom recovery, and I'm gonna select the TWRP. Then user data, I'm gonna select the Vbeta disabled. It's important that it disables all the protection stuff. Now it's super important that you also go to options here and disable auto reboot and factory reset time, and now you can click on start. It's gonna be a super quick process, as you can see, and now we're gonna put our phone into the recovery mode. Keep the cable plugged in, and now you'll need to press and hold on power and volume down at the same time for about 7 seconds until the screen goes off. Once the screen goes off, keep pressing your power button, but quickly move your finger from volume down to volume up. And once you do, keep on holding, you'll get to recovery eventually. So power and volume down. Let's wait until the screen goes off. Now let's move to volume up instead of volume down. Now once Samsung logo appears, we can release the power button and keep pressing the volume up. Wait for 15 seconds. If this alert doesn't go off, just quickly release and press again the volume up. Make sure to do it quickly so there's not a huge gap between you like releasing and pressing again, because it has to record it. And now we are in the TWRP recovery mode. Now the first thing is to wipe. Go to wipe, format data, type in yes on the keyboard and approve. Wait a moment, now go back again, advanced wipe, Dalvik, data and internal storage, and swipe to wipe. Go back, and go back. And now go to reboot and select recovery. This will make you automatically reboot into recovery, not to system, so it's just easier that way, of course. We are rebooting, so it applies all the changes after the wiping. It calibrates everything. Let's keep waiting for a moment. Okay, and we are there now. I'll quickly go to mount, and yeah, I clicked on mount. I think we should be able already to go to our file explorer. Go to Galaxy A52 internal storage, and yes, we have TWRP folder, and next to the folder, not within, just next to it, we will put the zip file with our custom ROM. So let's go to our custom ROM. I am selecting Pixel OS. Let's drag it into the internal storage of Galaxy A52 and wait a moment until it moves it. Of course, the file has 2.2 gigabytes, so it is quite big. you may need to wait several minutes because the phone's USB port is not that quick. I'm gonna get back to you when it's done. Okay, I can see that it's already moved, so let's go back to our recovery screen. Now we can go back, and what we do is click on install, and now we don't see it. It should be there. I know it says SD card, but it should be there. Sometimes it happens, you know. Let's select the internal storage. It's not there. Well, it's weird. We'll try a different method if this one fails. But I would prefer this one, honestly. Let's try seeing if it is in the internal storage, right? Let's try mounting the system as well. Well, that is weird. And you know, the problem is that it's pretty hard to locate it now. I will try to find it and I'll get back to you. If not, we'll try a different method. Okay, I have found it in data, in media, and it's there. So you need to just go up a level all the time until you go to root, which means there's just this slash at the top. Then go to data, media, and you'll find it here. If you can't find it anyway, then you may need to do ADB sideload. In order to do it, from the main page, you'll need ADB drivers on your computer. You can download them from our website, by the way. I'll just quickly show you that without like the full tutorial. But yeah, if you go to HardReset.Info/download, then there are like mini ADB and fastboot with drivers. Download that, install all 3 files, and then go to the folder like on your computer, not on the phone, to the folder on your computer where the ROM is. You can click on F2 to like rename it to a shorter name so it's easier, like for example ROM, then right click and open in terminal, and then you will be able to type in ADB sideload and the name of the file. But before that, you'll need to click on advanced and click on ADB sideload here, and you will be able to do it. So I hope it's like somewhat clear, but in most cases you should be able to just do it like that. So data, media, Pixel OS, and now simply swipe to confirm. It's gonna take a moment, so get ready for it. I'll get back to you when it's done. Okay, it says it's done. Let's click on reboot system and wait until the system boots. It is going to take a while. Let's press on the power key to continue so it just goes through the alert. Now it still shows Samsung Galaxy. Soon I'm expecting it to show the Google logo with like a Google animation and Gemini, like on Pixel. I'll get back to you when it's all done because it's gonna take quite a long time after the install, and we'll see everything. And as you can see, the phone is done. So we can quickly set it up, of course. As you can see, it has the Pixel system. So that's how it looks. Okay, let's get started. Let's skip it. Doesn't want to skip. It worked before, so it's not like the system doesn't work. I'll figure it out. Okay, instead of skipping, I just connected to the skip button. Doesn't work, I presume. So yeah, I think the skip button doesn't work in the setup, but it's fine. I guess we can just not skip stuff. Let's try to just copy the data. I'm just gonna go through everything. Okay, I have noticed that there are quite a few things that are a problem, and I actually noticed that during the setup, just this bar here doesn't work, but when I click here, now I can skip. So it's just that this part of the screen doesn't work currently. It will work later, doesn't work now. So I'm just gonna skip as much as I can if it's there. Now the problem is here. Okay, I guess. Cool. What if I rotate the screen? Now it works. Okay, yeah. Why not? Go back. Go back, go back. Okay, let's try that. I'll just mess around with it, you know. Yeah, I guess everything works now. Post setup, everything should work just fine. I'm gonna skip swipe to navigate. Okay. And now, yeah, everything works. This bar works as well. And the phone is set up as the Google Pixel, even though it's a Samsung phone. So I hope that this video was quite helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.